had a pause from the actual fabrication on this job, just to try and figure out what needs doing and the order of operations, because everything needs to go on in a certain way. You can't just go slapping panels on, because you'll end up taking them back off again or doing it wrong. And I'm trying to follow all the factory welds and seam lines and make it at least as good as factory, because I don't know if it was tested very well, but most cars, like this is a very small volume car, but most cars undergo a lot of extensive testing, fatigue testing and everything, and if you change the way it's designed, you change the way it behaves. Every spot weld and everything, and it's all planned and designed for, and probably designed in the computer for most cars, maybe not this one, but you start changing that and you create stress raises and create cracks, and it can be dangerous. So if I follow factory, it's at least as good as factory. And that's my logic. That's this piece fabricated. It's probably been the most complicated piece to fabricate so far because of the compound curves around here. As you can see, it's a fairly complex shape. I've only used hand tools to do that. Hammer, dollies, vise, blowtorch for a bit of heat shrinking. There's a little split in it there. I can weld that up when I actually weld it on. Yeah, that compound curve took quite some time. It's nice and straight though. And most importantly, it fits quite well. A bit of shrinking on the top edge there. It's taken most of the day to make that panel though. But I'm quite proud of that. Given I don't have a shrinker or a stretcher or a wheel or anything. It's just hammer and dolly work. You get the idea. I think it's important to get as much out of one piece as you can rather than make welds. There's no welds in this at all. That's all just hammer formed. The strength in the car comes from the compound curves and the angles and triangulation and such. And if you just replace all them with welds, it's not going to be strong. I can't really bend this anymore. It's got a lot of strength in it now. You don't get that by just slapping a plate on. You've got to make it out of one continuous piece of metal if you can. Well, that's the closing piece on, welded on and dressed off. I'm pretty happy with that. It almost looks factory and I haven't even got any paint on it yet. Just went with the straightforward lap joint there. The pipes hide it when they're on. And it's an inside radius. I might even put a bit of filler on or something. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It was concerning me that because it curves in a lot of different directions. I didn't know if it was going to go easily, and well, it certainly didn't go easily. It took me ages, but I got it, and you can just about see what it was like on this side. And I think I've replicated that. It's all lined up perfectly. Before, after.